In this video, we take you through the back end of the web shop and show you the most important features. We follow the menu from top to bottom to go through everything step by step. The web shop data is located under Catalogs. This includes products, reviews, categories, dynamic product groups, attributes, and manufacturers. You can view the products in the Products section. It is not possible to edit your products via the back end of the web shop, as the Promadata dashboard feeds the web shop with data, and any changes made in the backend would be overwritten during a product update. Reviews are displayed if they are enabled. Once enabled, you can view, approve, delete, etc. The reviews here. Under the Categories heading, you will find your category structure. This includes the product categories, the footer categories, and, if applicable, your menu categories. Here you can adjust the general information, layout, and SEO of the pages. Under General Information, you can adjust the icon that is displayed in your category selection menu on the front page. You can select these icons on the Fontalsum website. We only have access to the free icons. To adjust the content of the page, navigate to Layout. Here you can choose which layout to assign at the top. You create these layouts in Content Experiences, which we will come back to later in the video. You can adjust the content of the layout here. To do this, scroll down a little. Here you will see the elements that you have assigned to the layout, and you can change the content. Don't forget to save the new content and clear the cache under Settings Cache to make the changes visible in the front end. Also pay attention to the language displayed at the top right. Make sure it is always set to your shop language. If your web shop has multiple languages, enter the content for the corresponding language here as well. The last tab is for SEO. Here you can assign an SEO title, description, and keywords to the category. If you also want a specific SEO URL, you can change this at the bottom by selecting the appropriate sales channel and changing the URL. Please pay attention to the URL structure. Under Categories, you will see Dynamic Product Groups. This feature allows you to create new product groups based on certain criteria. For example, if you want to create a product group that contains climate-neutral products, you create a new dynamic product group called Climate-Neutral Products, and then add the criteria that the product must have the climate-neutral attribute. More information about dynamic product groups and related options can be found in our FAQ. The attributes show the properties of the products. On this page, you can show or hide certain properties on the category pages and product detail pages. You can also determine the order of the attribute values here. For example, you want a different order for clothing sizes in the size filter. Under the heading Manufacturer, you will see the suppliers in your web shop. Under the heading Orders, you will see all your orders. Here you can change the order status and create accompanying documents. If a logo has been uploaded with an order, you will also find it here. Under the heading Customers, you will find all your customers. Here you can edit them, assign customer groups, assign permission groups, create new customers, and delete existing customers. When you open a customer, you will also see their orders and can easily open the relevant order from here. Under Content, you will find shopping experiences, media, themes, blogs, and forums. The heading Shopping Experiences includes the layouts we mentioned earlier in this video under the categories. You will already see a few layouts here, such as the home page and a few footer pages. If you want to create a new layout, click on the Create New Layout button. First, choose the type of layout you want to create. Shop page, a shop page that you can fill with content blocks as you wish. You link this to a category. Landing page, a standalone page. You use this to create pages that can only be accessed via a specific URL. You do not link these to a category. Listing page, a product overview page. This is normally the layout of the product category pages. Product page, this allows you to create a layout for the product detail page. We do not use this as we do not copy the product configurator when creating a new product detail page. You will then be given the option of two section types. Do you want a full width page or a page with space for a sidebar? Then give your page a name. An empty layout will open. On the right, you now have the option to expand a sidebar menu with 5 tabs. Basic information. This contains the name of the page, a CSS class, if applicable, and the layout type again. Blocks. These are the elements that can be used in the layout. Block settings. You can also apply different settings to the individual elements, such as a custom CSS class or a background color. Here, you will also find the Layout tab, which allows you to set the margins around the blocks. Visibility gives you the freedom to block an element for a particular view. Navigator. This option allows you to swap, duplicate, or delete different layout sections. Layout assignment. This allows you to add the layout to a category or landing page. You can also do this via catalogs, categories. Select desired category layout. Once you have filled the layout with the desired elements and dummy data, you can save the layout and assign it to a category or landing page. Under Categories and then Layout, you can adjust the dummy data to the actual content. Of course, you are also free to fill the layout with the actual content. However, Shopware distinguishes between the layout and the content. So if you make changes to the content via the experience world, these changes may not be transferred to the category to which you have assigned the layout. You can then change the content again via Categories Layout. The media heading includes all media used in your web shop. Here you can upload new media and delete unused media. You can also save downloadable PDFs that you want to link to your web shop. Under Themes, you can customize the theme colors and logo of your web shop. Here too, after saving the changes, you must clear the cache under the settings so that the changes become visible in the front end. Under the heading Blogs, you can create and publish blog posts. More information about creating blogs can be found in our FAQ. The Forms heading allows you to create your own forms. By default, Shopware uses its own contact form, but this cannot be customized. So if you want to add your own forms, you can create them here. More information about creating custom forms can be found in our FAQ. The Marketing section contains a list of newsletter recipients and allows you to create discounts and discount codes. For more information about creating discounts, please refer to our FAQ. The Settings section contains 3 tabs: Shop, System, Extensions. Shop settings include settings such as login settings, salutation, basic information about the web shop, taxes, documents, etc. Important here is the Shipping section. Here you can set the shipping costs and the text fragments. If you come across a text or word somewhere in the web shop that you don't like, you can find it here and change it. For more information about setting shipping costs, see our FAQ. Under System Settings, the cache settings are very important. Whenever you change content or the theme, you must clear the cache so that the changes are visible in the front end. Under Extension Settings, you can see the settings for your extensions, if any. The most important thing here is the Mail Archive. This allows you to check whether emails are being sent from your web shop. Finally, we come to the Sales channel. Here you can adjust your sales countries and activate the payment methods and shipping methods for your web shop. Please consult Promadata support for other options on this page. For other questions or more information about the backend of Shopware 6, please contact Promadata's support department.